Hello everybody, welcome back to Bar Run Forge. This is another episode of the Blacksmith on a Budget. Today, wow, I didn't realize how bright it is, but my glasses have the little switch transition things in them, and they're still sunglasses. That tells you how bright it is outside. Anyways, today we are going to be talking about hammers. My idea today is we are going to take, I've got a couple different hammers here to show you. So we're going to take this hammer. This is just a store-bought hammer that I got from Tractor Supply, and we're going to take it and hopefully make it work like this is my first hammer. This is one I got from Harbor Freight. Kind of touched it up, rehandled it, works great, except it's heavy. It's really, really heavy. It's a 3-pounder, and that's not something you want to be swinging all day. This hammer is one my friend Mr. Wayne Heights made for me. It is amazing. Check that out. Little cross inlay in there. I can't get over how good this hammer turned out. Thank you so much, Wayne. But yeah, it swings, it hits very nicely. It's very well balanced. It sits well on the hand. So the goal for today is to take something that's relatively inexpensive. You can get at Tractor Supply or any other hardware store that sells a cross-peen hammer or any type of hammer, and we're going to try to make it, and we're going to try to take that hammer and make it a functioning hammer for you to use if you're working on a budget and you're wanting to get into blacksmithing. So one of the first things I'm going to notice about this hammer is the face. So let me see if I can get a good shot here of, you see how the face here has the line right there, how that edge is just, it's a milled face. It hasn't been rounded, it hasn't been smoothed over anything. So that line right there, when you go and hit it on a piece of metal, it is going to leave a nasty hammer mark in there, and that's something you don't want because that can cause cold shuts and other problems. The other thing I'm noticing is the cross peen, the peen part on the back here is very, let's see if I can show that here. There we go. It's very flat, and that doesn't really work well either. The other thing I see is this handle. This handle is not a bad handle. For all store-bought handles, this is actually a good, solid, it fits in the hand very well. It doesn't feel too bad, but it is, it's got a coating on it. It's got a coating that doesn't make it'll rub your hands raw. It'll leave, calluses and things in your hands, so we're going to get rid of that as well. Other than that, the hammer, pretty well balanced. The handle's not bad. I'd like for the handle, I like a longer handle. I'd like for that handle to be longer. If that's something you wanted to do, also, I guess they tried to do this to cover over that top part. They got that covered, but yeah. If for a budget hammer, I don't think this one's going to be too bad. The first part we're going to address is the top part of this hammer. We're going to, like I said, take that edge off and just kind of ease those edges. What I'm going to recommend is using a angle grinder with a flapper disc. You got a relatively new flapper disc on there, so it should make easy work of it. And you want to just kind of ease these edges over to make it nice and smooth. That radius will be a nice and easy transition radius. You don't want it necessarily as a rounding hammer unless you were making this part a rounding face. You just want to make it a nice, easy transition so you don't leave those little nasty marks in there from that edge. So let's get to it. ease those outside edges so you're not making really bad hammer marks on it. And obviously, if you've got a polishing station, you can take this to the polishing wheel, buff it out, make it, you know, mirror finish and everything like that. But for what we need it for, and again, if you're just a beginner, using the tools that you have, this works out great. So now we're gonna work on the back part here and address the peen. Now we're gonna work on this handle. What kind of blacksmith would we be without introducing a little bit of fire? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project. I hope this is helpful. Teach you guys, you know, if you're just wanting to get started, if you're just now getting into the craft of blacksmithing, this is an awesome way to get started. This is a nice, fairly light cross-peen hammer. Does the job pretty well. Again, use whatever tools you have, use whatever space you have, whatever you can do to get out there, get out into your shop, start working on a shop, get into the craft of blacksmithing. You'll absolutely love it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check us out for our Monday tool videos and our Thursday live streams at 6 o'clock every Thursday. Be sure to follow us on all the social medias. Anything else you can think of, check us out on. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless.